Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Daily Tarot by Renata Lechner. For the supportive oracle cards, I'm using the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Already shuffled relationship first, single second, and the oracle cards come out where necessary. Needed, you know. Alright, Scorpio. You have good cards. You're stressed. You do have good cards, but what's this about? What is this about? The first thing I'm noticing is that you have the Sun card for what you're going through. Like, the relationship feels good, and your partner is going to have the Lover's card coming up. So it feels like the relationship is pretty good. Something is like you're stressed about it, and I'm getting that with the Ten of Wands. Like, you're definitely stressed about something. The thing is, like, what? I don't see a real problem. I really don't see a problem. That's what's kind of flooring me, that's here. Your partner, although they seem to be well, I'm noticing the Two of Swords in their spiritual position. They seem to know that you're stressed, but they're not understanding it either. Well, this is a reading for Scorpio, so we need to understand it. So what's the deal? There's nothing wrong. But why are you stressed? Are you stressed about other things? It's stress about the relationship. Is there some new phase coming in? There is a new phase coming in. It's happening with your partner. They can't seem to stop it. You're worried about them. Alright, so this makes more sense. Why do they not understand that, though? Are they just kind of numb to the situation? Because I feel like the way this started off, where I wasn't really understanding what you were stressed about, I feel like that's honestly where your partner is. They don't understand why you're stressed. They feel like they're the ones going through it, that it's just like one foot in front of the other. It's just kind of they're handling it as it goes. They're a little deluded about it, though. Okay, so you seem to be really seeing the situation. You're worried about your partner. I'm getting this Ten of Wands as you worried about your partner. You want to make sure they're going to make it through this. Something about this really has you worried for them. Like, this is maybe more than they can handle. They don't seem to be viewing it that way. Their challenge card is the Hierophant with the magical powers, which is telling me they're thinking they can just keep handling it the same way they have been the whole time. But the fact that magical powers is showing up in their challenge position is telling me it's not going to fly. It's not going to work this time, which is another reason why you're stressed, because you know this is not going to work out that way this time. So that whole thing in the beginning is like, literally, they don't understand why you're stressed. They think it's fine. They think it's just going to keep going. They've made it this far a lot longer than expected the way they've been handling it, granted, but that train's kind of come to the end of its track. Spiritually, they're at the Two of Swords moment here. They don't seem to know what to do next, but they do seem to feel like if they just keep handling it the way they've been handling it, it'll be okay. And you got the Queen of Pentacles on their side too. Slow and steady wins the race, same old, keep going as you've been going, that type of feel. They really do believe that they can do that. There's nothing negative about it, it's just they really do believe that. The thing is, where they're standing is the World card. A new phase is about to happen. The way it's been handled is not going to work anymore. It's just not. Injustice is coming in, telling me that it's going to work out okay for them. It's not going to take them down. But I do see your influence on this, your being stressed about this, is balancing it. Because you got that Sun card here. But it's going into the Six of Pentacles. You very much love your partner. You know that they're not really handling it, is what I'm getting. But I feel like you have a lot of compassion for this. Like, it's not that they can't, well, I don't know. You're not expecting them to be able to, and you're just like, I'm just going to handle it for them. Because I'm getting that 6 of coins, 6 of pentacles. What is it in this deck? Pentacles. You're going to handle it for them, and you're going to help them go forward. And, like, your spiritual card is the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Coins, whatever. With the true love, come to me. You're going to pull in your resources. You have a lot around you. You can make this work out. You have every intention. You're very inspired. You're very passionate, motivated to get this corrected, to get this going better, to do what you can. I don't know if corrected is the right word to use, but, you know, what you can do, you will do. You're going to pull in your resources, and you're going to make this work. You just have too much love for this person for it to not work out, for this to not go forward. Your challenge card, though, I'm noticing, is the Knight of Cups with the Success card, which I'm getting that's your challenge card because you can't do the White Knight thing here. You can't just run in and save the day, that's it, we're good. This is going to take a bit of grace and finesse, and it's going to have to be, you can't just charge in and save the day. You got to come in slowly. You got to help them help themselves. I feel like you love this person. You just want to, like, charge in, save the day, good, let's keep going. You're safe, I'm happy about that, good. Not going to work in this situation. This is kind of you figuring out what needs to be done, encouraging your partner to go this other way, kind of leading them down that path, helping them go, him, her, them, however your partner is, whatever. But you got to get them in a mode where they're helping themselves. You can you can show them where to go, how to do it, but you got to get them to do it themselves. You got to get them to help themselves. You can't do it for them. You're going to want to. I'm getting you're really going to want to because it's stressing you. You just want, if I can just make sure they're safe, we're good. That won't sustain the situation. If you can bring them the answers, which is kind of what I feel like you're doing, and teach them how to do that and get them going forward and helping themselves, things are going to be okay. It's just, you're going to have that need to just, like, White Knight that stuff. I know you are. I can feel it. If this reading is hitting with you, you're going to want to rush in and White Knight that stuff. Let's just save the day and be done with it. It's not going to be permanent, though. It's going to be temporary. If you teach them to take care of themselves and help them get on their feet with the whole situation, like, go this way, do this way now. That's not going to work anymore. Go over here, do this. Here's some more, do this. I'll help you do that. Now here, you take over. Now that I've shown you, you do it now. That type of feel. There's a lot of energy with that, too. If you are able to do the giving thing, where you're teaching them how to take care of themselves, teaching them, go this way, go do this. All right, now I helped you with that. Here, no, you do it. That type of feel. They're going to get the Lover's card. It strengthens this relationship. They rely on you for a lot of love anyway, but I'm getting they're very bonded with you as it is, but I'm getting that's going to turn this around, and that's going to get the situation finally going into this next phase a lot better. It's going to be a lot better for you and for them. Teaching them to take care of themselves, that's the stability of that Four of Wands. That's the stability of that union, and that's the harmony you're going to get from this. That's the best possible outcome. Teaching them to take care of themselves, just kind of like, you might have to do it for them for a little bit, them, whoever they may be. But, you know, all right, I did it for a while, now here, you do it this way. No, do it this way, and then keep going. And now I did it for a while, now you do it. Now you keep going. Now, you know, keep making your own decisions now that you're going down the right path. Like, just keep encouraging them, getting them going that way. That's your best outcome. That's going to help. And I'm going to notice, too, I do notice that you're going to notice it more than they're going to notice this improvement. Because I'm getting that they got the Four of Coins, Pentacles, with the Five of Swords. They have to come to terms and realize that holding to what they're already doing is not going to... It's the fruitless victory. I don't feel them accepting that that's going to fail. But I do feel that you can get them to accept that they're not going to win either. That it's not going to get better. In your version, I feel like things improve. That's how you're going to sell them on this. That's how you're going to get them to go your way, be more sympathetic to your way of doing things. Because you're going to get them to realize the way you're doing it, the way you've been going, it's a fruitless win. They're not going to accept that they're going to fail, But you can get them to accept that they're not going to get anything better than what they already have. It's not going to improve. Your way will improve things. That's how you're going to win them over. There's a lot of energy with that. We went through everything. I do feel like that message came across very strong and very clear. So I feel like there's nothing diluted about that, I don't think. Of course, the comments, you'll tell me differently if you feel differently. I know. Thank you. I think it's out there. All right, Scorpio relationships, I think we're good with that. I feel like that was a good one. I felt like that was empowering, which that's what I like from my readings. Now let's do Scorpio singles. Single Scorpios, and see what we got there. Messages for single Scorpios. What do we have for single Scorpios? Messages for single Scorpios, empowering information for single Scorpios. Single Scorpios. The cards are flowing really nice. It actually feels really good to shuffle these, which, that's good. Alright. Alright. Let's do these two before I open my mouth. Empowering information to match up with the cards already here to give clarity and strength and empowerment to the people who watch. That's it. That's it. 2. Okay. I'm just going to jump ahead and say I think this is going to be a good reading too. Pisces and Cancer, I did before this. I'm a Pisces. I'm going to say those ones, I think those ones were rough. They were earlier in the day I did them, but I think those ones were rough. Both Scorpio ones seem a lot better, a lot more empowering for whatever reason. But that's good. You got the Two of Pentacles where you're standing. Someone's trying to win you over. You're not really sure if you're going to allow that, but you like the attention. It's nice. Thinking it over. You got a couple of aces coming right in the center here. This person is trying to win you over. Is it different or the same? This is the same. Okay. It's a double night, and these are conducive. They work well with each other. Fire and air go well, in my opinion. They work well together. What I'm getting is this person, the fiery knight there, the Knight of Wands, that's in the past. The Knight of Swords, the airy knight, that's in the environment. It's the same person, but I'm getting this person seemed to come out of nowhere and tell you they were interested. I feel like when they first came forward, they came forward like a flash. And it could have been a one-nighter. It could have been just showing interest. You know what it is. It's not a big deal. You know what it is. This person came towards you fast. It was quite clear they liked you. But when this came in, sometimes this one comes in and out real quick. Just like they're there and then they're gone. Boom, they're there, boom, they're gone. The thing is, this one who went boom in, boom out, they're not completely out of the game though. After the fact, they're still communicating with you. They came in quick, you got the message, you know they like you. However that worked out. It seemed to you, you thought it was a quick, like, here today, gone tomorrow. You thought it was a flash in the pan. That's what I'm getting. But the Knight of Swords in the environment, which is the same person they're telling me, they're still talking to you. And they're saying, hey, I'm still interested. Hey, you want to do something again? Hey this, hey that. And I feel like you've been kind of waiting it out. But you like it. It's nice. It's cool. It's all good. There's no bad thing here. But there's a hitch. I know there's a hitch. I'm just trying to get a hold of it. Because I'm noticing here, you also have the Five of Pentacles, which is usually left out in the cold on the outside of a situation. So for one reason or another, and I can't say it's about the other person. I don't feel like that's right. for some reason or another, you can't seem to get close enough to this person, or you can't seem to get as much attention or time with this person as you would like. For one reason or another, something is just putting roadblocks here. That one moment happened, this person's still showing you attention, you like it, you're not sure where that's going, but there's something that's keeping you from connecting again. But there's talking happening, either but one way or another there is communication happening. I'm seeing the Sun card at the bottom too, and I'm seeing the Judgment at the top. I do feel like this is a good one. Judgment's in your favor. I feel like things are going your way. It's just going to take a little time to work out the details to let some actual dating occur. Because I'm getting this Ace of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles right in the center. I get that this communication's been going on for a while. There's been some type of blocks, something keeping the two of you from actually dating. Now what I'm getting with these two come in the center is kind of like, all right, I feel like you're engaging. With this one. You're like, all right. We've been talking for a while. Yeah. It's great. I do want to see where this is gonna go. So, what can we do to set up a couple times in the next few weeks where we can hang out a few times, enjoy life, enjoy a meal maybe, enjoy time together, do this, do that, whatever we both want to do. I feel like you're actually nailing them down in the sense of like, all right, what time do you have available? Let me see what I can do with that. Here, or maybe vice versa. Here's what time I have available. What can you do with that? Whatever needs to be happening here. Because I'm getting the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. Is like there's a lot of talking and communication, but plans are being met. Plans are being made that are going to stick. And that Sun card at the bottom. I feel like this is good because the other side has just as much interest as you do. Alright, so we go into the center, or not the center, the next part here. You got the Page of Wands with the Victory. The plans are set in the center. A lot of communication. I feel like you both follow through on those plans. Whatever you agree to, you both do. You're like, well, I said I was going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I'm getting here, the Page of Wands is kind of like just what the rules you previously set to this. Whatever you said was going to happen, how far it was allowed to go. All these rules feel pre-negotiated, pre-decided. Whatever you've both decided, like, for example, we won't go past this. We won't do anything physical, or we won't spend any more time than this, or we're going to do that. Whatever you've both decided is appropriate, where you're both comfortable, that's all that's happening, and that's it. And I feel like you like this. To you, this is very respectful. It's not that you're against spontaneity, but for what your life is right now, you need something that's a little bit more stable, and that when somebody says they're going to do something, you know they're going to do it. They're going to hold to the rules. They're going to hold to what you've asked them to hold to. If you said, I don't want this line crossed, and they don't cross it, that's what you want. That's good. I said not to cross that line. You didn't cross that line. I'm happy with that. Whatever that line is. Because some of you, it's a time thing. For others of you, it's something else. But it's basically, you're being respected because you said, I don't want this crossed, and they don't. This is telling me that victory is because everything's playing out as planned. This is good. What comes next is I feel like this continues on. And Justice is like, this is a very, it feels stable. It feels like you know what to expect. Again, like I said, you're not against spontaneity. But for this situation, you want a little bit more structure. You need to know what to expect a little more. For whatever reason, you've decided that's what you need in this situation. And you're getting that. I'm getting this is building and getting closer and stronger as time goes on. Justice is telling me the rules you were setting are staying in effect. And the other person might also have lines they don't want crossed. And you're just like, not a problem. I'm just as good with that. I understand how respect works. I give respect as I expect to receive respect. It's fine. I'm actually great with that. It's wonderful. The thing is, that's how this is going forward. The way this is starting is though, this is how the relationship, if this becomes a relationship, and I feel like this is the only thing that you need to know, if this becomes a relationship, and it's going to be up to you at some point if this does or doesn't, that's how this relationship will always be. It will always be regimented, it will always be stable, it will always be planned, and you'll always know what's coming. There's not going to be any more spontaneity than there already is in this situation at this point, at the end. That's like the level of spontaneity this person's going to give you the whole time you're with them. That's it. Like, it's not going to change over time. Some of you are going to like that, other of you aren't for whatever reason. But at that point, you're going to know where you stand. And you're going to know if you want this to become a relationship or if you don't. I feel that's good. I think we're done. All right, I feel the message came out. I feel like that was really good too. All right, well, thank you for watching. I'm going to close that down here. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.